Arsenal have been held at the bridge, ladies and gentlemen. This game right here, this is your instant match reaction. I'm going to be telling you my thoughts on this game. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First and foremost, make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. Every single one of you guys, please hit the like button, subscribe. We're going to be talking about this game right here. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1. So, let's just get straight into it. Arsenal attack is a disgrace, even with Odegaard. Trossard today had an absolute stinker. Leandro Trossard in front of goal twice. Twice. Lisandro Trossard right in front of goal misses guilt-edged goal-scoring opportunities. Guilt-edged. He came on and was almost playing against Arsenal, even though he came on as a substitute, even though he wasn't even a starter. Martinelli actually had a good game today. He scored a goal as well. He wasn't that bad. He forced Sanchez to make a save in the first half. On the counter-attack, he was getting the runs in behind. Then you took him off and you place in Trossard. And Trossard just had an absolute stinker today. We can't say stinker and hooked because he came on the pitch anyway. He was a substitute. And the one thing I have to say, listen, everyone listening to this knows, I don't have any hatred towards Arsenal. I'm a Liverpool fan, as you guys can see. Arsenal is not even our rivals. Arsenal is not a club I hate. Arsenal is not a club I sit up here and go like, oh my God, Arsenal are this. I don't hate Arsenal. But 10 years ago, all of you were singing, play football the Arsenal way. And now, Odegaard, Martinelli, and others are getting the ball and trying to win a corner whenever there's a defender approaching them. What happened to playing football the Arsenal way? What happened? What actually happened? Because this is the $1 million question. What happened to you actually playing the sport? What happened to you actually playing beautiful football? Because you can see in spurts, Arsenal are capable of playing beautiful football. When you pass the ball around, when Odegaard gets the ball, when Saka's running, when Trossard is running, when Havertz is picking up those pockets of space, you're actually playing good football. You're playing entertaining football. You're playing attractive brand of football, a good style of football. And then all of a sudden, you resort to what you have been doing for the last 4 or 5 weeks, which is as soon as someone gets the ball near the corner flag, they try their best to win a corner. You're not going to score set pieces every week. I think it is sustainable because you score a lot of set pieces. That does not mean you can score every single week. Set piece, set piece, set piece, set piece, set piece. Because that's just not how football works. Football doesn't work in set pieces. Football doesn't work in, let me try win a corner. You know who used to do that? Stoke City, Ricardo Fuller. Only thing you're missing is the long throw-ins. Rory Delap, let's go. Yes, long throw-in. Sign Peter Crouch on a 6-month loan deal to the end of the season. It's so weird because whenever Arsenal want to play football, you're actually playing good football. Whenever you're attempting to play football, you're playing football. But it doesn't happen enough. It doesn't happen enough for Arsenal at all. And today, Arsenal were the more dangerous team. Arsenal created the more dangerous chances. Arsenal actually did something on the football pitch, but they lack clinical edge. You know, Trossard today missed 2 guilt-cut goal-scoring opportunities. That last one at the end, had he left it for Havertz, Havertz scores that, by the way. Had he left it for Havertz, I think Havertz scores that. And yeah, Arsenal just... I actually don't know what to say, to be honest with you, because Arsenal are just not really showing levels, specifically when it comes to the forward line play, specifically when it comes to creativity. Even with Odegaard in there today, you expect Arsenal to be a bit more, cute with the way that they play, a bit more silky, show a bit more flair, And Chelsea were there for the taking. And speaking of Chelsea, this is the Chelsea part of this match reaction. First of all, we have to address the elephant in the room before I actually go to Chelsea. Is Arsenal's title race over? Not yet. 9-point gap is not a big enough gap. 9-point gap is not a big enough gap for us to say it's over yet. So I'm giving it one more game. If they're 12 points behind, then I say probably over. Now, Chelsea, we have to address the elephant in the room. Ice cold Palmer. Ice cold Palmer. Cole Palmer today, the definition of stinker and hooked. And this is another Cole Palmer bad game. Old Trafford, Anfield, against Man City, against Arsenal. This is your 4th game against a Big 6 side and your 4th bad game. It's okay to be a flat track bully. It's okay. There are a lot of players who score 3 goals against Brighton and 3 goals against Villa and 3 goals against Ipswich, but they don't score against the big teams. They're called flat track bullies. We've seen this for a long time. It's okay. You can be that. However, what you cannot then tell me is that the best player in the league is a flat track bully. You know why Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, is the best player in the league? You know why Kevin De Bruyne is in that conversation? You want to know why Rodri's in that conversation? They all turn up in the big game. And this is another big game in which Cole Palmer does not turn up. This is yet another game in which Cole Palmer does not turn up. And it's starting to cost Chelsea in these big moments. Today, that free kick alone in the first half, as a Chelsea fan watching this, you must be questioning what the hell is happening. What the hell is actually happening? Now, when it comes to Chelsea don't have experience in the big game. Chelsea don't have that know-how in the big game. I mean, Levi Colwell didn't have the best of performances. Fofana didn't have the best. In general, your defense wasn't really there for me, except Cucurella. I'm going to give massive credit to Cucurella. I thought he was your best player in the back four. And he was always there against Saka. He stopped a lot of counterattacks. He stopped Arsenal from playing down that right-hand side of Arsenal, so they kept attacking down the other side. So credit to Cucurella, who had a great game. Caicedo, once again, your best midfielder, by far your best midfielder. Madueke. The less said about Madueke, the better. I actually don't think there are football adjectives to describe how crap this guy is. No creativity, no end product, no decision making. Dribble, cut in, sky it. Dribble, cut in, cross, Raya collects. This guy had his worst performance against Man United away at Old Trafford. And today, this one almost matches how bad that was right there. Madueke was absolute dog shit. Mudryk was dog shit. And the only winger you had in the entirety of the pitch that was actually capable of doing something is Pedro Neto. And he's the guy that delivered. In the big moment, obviously, because lukewarm Palmer couldn't deliver, Pedro Neto takes the ball, attempts a risky shot from far, and you score a goal. And this is what's called risk and reward, ladies and gentlemen. When you want to win games of football, you must take risks. By definition, Pedro Neto took that risk and Chelsea equalized. Today, this game, it teaches us that Chelsea are still inexperienced. It teaches us that Chelsea still have a lot of learning to do, that this core of youngsters have ability, they have technique, they can play well, but they need a bit more time, which is why Chelsea are not in the title conversation. And what it teaches us about Arsenal is they're kind of feeling a little bit desperate, trying to win corners, the way that they play. I expect Arsenal to play beautiful football now that Odegaard is back. And they're not really doing that at the level that I expected. Are Arsenal out of the title race? No. But I'm slowly getting there. If you're 12 points, 15 points behind, that's when I'll say that. Right now, 9 points is too early. It's too early for me. But we will see. Only time will tell if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. See you on the next one.